Welcome back, everybody. Rod J here with another beer review. Decided today to go with one from Shmaltz Brewing. This is actually Death of a Contract Brewer. I don't know if you can see that. You might be getting a little bit of the light glare. This is a commemorative black IPA. I was feeling a little down, going through some Walking Dead withdrawals. I rocked a Walking Dead shirt here, looked in the fridge, what do I have? Bam, this one kind of jumped out at me, so that's what we're going to go with. This is from Shmaltz Brewing out of New York. ABV 7%, IBU 70 on this one. Best to serve in a shaker glass or a tulip. We're actually going to use a shaker glass for this one here. 7 malts, 7 hops. On the bottle is actually a lot of information, a little story that they put in all their bottles, but this one actually relates to the number 7, and they talk about a lot of different things around 7 Jewish wedding blessings, 7 liberal arts, best of 7 finals in NBA, NHL, MLB, 7th inning stretch. So a lot of different things there, but if you ever get one of these bottles, kind of some neat little things you get to read on it as they come up with these little quips that they put on these bottles. There is no date listed on this one. I had gotten it probably, I'm going to say probably about 3 to 4 weeks ago. So it was one in a limited edition that they had. Where I'm at here, we don't usually get a lot of the Hebrew brand, so it was kind of nice to come across this one also. This one is actually rated by Rate Beer as a 97 overall, 92 for style. Beer Advocate 86, putting it in a very good area, but the Bros had rated it 90 for outstanding. So one thing I found with Shmaltz Brewing is a lot of high quality products. So been very pleased with them. It is one that is available year round. So if you're in that area, you're probably enjoying this a lot more than I get to here, of course, but definitely one you might want to take a look at. So let's go ahead and pop the top here. Pop that there. Got a little bit of smoke thing. I don't know why I do that. Everybody else seems to do it, but I do it as well. So this is the bottle cap Hebrew. Get this poured in a glass. This should make a nice little fine beer for a Wednesday evening. Let that baby run. Get a good amount of head that came out of there. Poured it a little aggressively, but damn it, I'm thirsty. So let that settle a bit. So coming right out, we're definitely over 2 fingers of head from the initial pour. Let that settle for a bit. Looking at the beer itself, the appearance, you're getting a tan head that's actually got some pretty good substance to it. It's got a nice little rockiness to it. We'll see how long it lasts here in a little bit as it starts to settle. As far as the beer itself, you're getting I want to say a jet black, but you do have some brownish tint, but you're definitely getting a dark color. You're not able to see through that, so there's no light at all penetrating through the color of the beer. There's no particles that I've seen floating around, so no yeast action, it seems. But this beer is so dark, maybe there is, I'm not seeing it, but not seeing anything really jumping out. The lacing, not able to do it too much without trying to spill it, but the lacing does seem like it's going to lace nicely on the glass. Let's get a look at the aroma. Getting some sweetness off the aroma, getting some bread, getting some almost like a toasted type smell. I am getting some of the hops as well, so I'm getting some what you would expect to get off an IPA would be some of the pine smell, and I am getting the pine and the spruce, and I am getting some grapefruit as well in there. So seems like a nice balance between the hops and the malt. It's funny, it almost reminds me of a kind of something like a tea type smell. Let's go ahead and get a taste on it though. So on the taste, you're getting I'm going to say a light bitter, not as much as I thought it would be, but I'm getting a nice coffee feel to it also. It's kind of got a coffee sweetness, like a coffee, like if you got it just straight black, you're getting that kind of coffee flavor added into what the flavor is towards the finish. And the duration is a pretty good duration. You know, 2 sips there, and it's still swirling around in my mouth some. So the duration is a nice average to long duration. The texture is a little bit creamy, but it's not watery, which I do hate when it's watered down. So you do have some nice creaminess and a texture to it. You're looking at what seems to be a medium body. Yeah, I would definitely say a light to medium body there. The carbonation, not getting too much on the carbonation, so it's kind of soft for what may be going on in there. But you can see on the glass now that you do have some of the lacing, I believe. So it is lacing nicely as it pours down the glass. And as far as the finish, you're not tasting the alcohol. Every beer I've had from them, I pretty much not taste any alcohol, which is great. Which is also dangerous, but it is great when you're not tasting the alcohol. And it's not very astringent. There's no puckering action taking place at the end. It kind of has a nice crisp finish once you make that last swallow. Yeah, that is, I'm going to say that is a smooth, crisp beer. And in fact, that thing is right on point as far as what you would kind of want, I think, a beer like this to come out with. I mean, for a black IPA, where you're having 7 hops, 7 malts, the balance on it is great. I mean, it's an excellent balance. Not too malty, not too hoppy. They come together very well. Blown back by this beer, like I said, and I'm a coffee fan, so if you're a coffee fan, I think you'll even be blown back more by this beer. I think it's a great mix of ingredients they've used here. If I'm going to rate this on a scale of 1 to 5, I'm going to put this up there probably in that 4 level, 4 1/4 even. That's how good this beer is from what they've put together. I never give a 5, but no beer is really fully perfect. I've gone as high as 4.75, so 4.25 for me is a high rating. So if you've had this beer, I would love to hear it. You know, make sure you leave some comments. Let me know what you think if you had the beer. And if you like what you see, also, as a reminder, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to get more of these reviews. But I'm going to finish this beer because this beer is really good. I'm going to let it sit out for a bit, let it soak in some more flavor and aroma. But definitely one you should check out. And again, I've been very pleased with Shmaltz Brewing. But this is Hebrew, Death of a Contract Brewer. And Shmaltz Brewing putting it under the Hebrew brand of beers. But until next time, hope you're enjoying a nice cold one. And I look forward to seeing you then. Cheers.